Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to this latest video of myself, Ben. This video is all centered around onboarding, so moving fiat currency into crypto for the first time. When you've done it the first time, you'll tend to find that you will like a certain methodology of doing that, and that will be the way that you'll do it for the foreseeable future until such a time as regulation kicks in and you possibly can't be doing it that way and you have to pivot and do it a different way. I've had to do that several times over the years as things have changed. For example, I used to use local Bitcoins here in the United Kingdom as my go-to way. And then I found one of the brokers on local Bitcoin, used them for ever, really. I still use those now should I ever wish to buy any more any more crypto with fiat, or indeed if I'm selling any crypto into fiat, I will be going that way for large amounts. For small amounts, I have a couple of opportunities for you in this video, which I find really useful. So stay tuned, listen in, and I will share those with you. Before I get into all of that, I must say to you, this is not financial advice. I'm not in any way leading you to make investments or trading or anything like that. I'm not qualified. I'm here to bring you information on what works, what doesn't work in terms of bringing fiat currency into the crypto space. Of course, the country that you're in makes a huge difference. Regulation is tighter in countries like the United States as it is in Europe, or of course here in the United Kingdom. First one of these that I want to point out to you is the Ledger Live platform. Ledger Live platform allows us to buy crypto. What we can do is we can click on to buy, and then we can have a look there to see which are the best places, so the best rates, and the different methods. So it's whether it's bank transfer, whether it's buying on a debit card, or so on. You can have a look there and you can choose which is the best for you, which suits you better. Some are faster, some are slower, some have higher fees, some have less fees. You'll see platforms like MoonPay there. You will see Changely there, and you'll see a host of other different options available. The next one after that is a centralized exchange, such as Binance, Huobi, KuCoin, BitGet. These ones will give you the facilities to be able to purchase crypto from them. Of course, things have been ridiculous with regulation in the United States, and that's been filtering out to other countries in 2022-23, and lots of these centralized exchanges have changed their rules and regulation in terms of who can buy, how much KYC you've got to do. So if you're adverse to be giving too much of your details away, that might not be the choice for you, but stay tuned. I have something that may work for you. DEXs, they generally pull in an API from MoonPay, Changely, or something similar that will then allow you to utilize that to do exactly what we're going to be doing here, but just through an API, through a button that they have embedded in their decentralized exchange. Coinbase, of course, is a centralized exchange, but it's one of the most popular ways of the Coinbase wallet for people to come into the crypto space. Very, very quick. Again, transfers, card usage, that sort of thing. And finally, we've obviously got MoonPay here on the screen. The last couple that I want to share with you are two of my personal favorites. Stellar Network has partnered with MoneyGram. MoneyGram is a remittance network that stretches all across the earth. Different countries offer different services, some that you can just put crypto in, some that you can pull crypto out into fiat. It depends on ramping and off ramping, depends on where you are. Now, up to around about 700 and I think it's £80, there is no KYC. You can do that without a bank account. You have to have a government approved identity card, but you can actually enter the crypto space by going and utilizing the features within your Lobster or Bean app or a variety of Stellar wallets that you can go and research yourself. And you can find, if you go to the actual post office, you can fill in a form and you can put cash into crypto, and you can come out in the UK at any single post office up to, like I say, 700 odd pounds with just a government approved driving license, passport, that sort of thing, no bank account. So we can pull crypto into cash underneath that amount as well. Brilliant if you are just looking for small amounts for daily spends and you're looking to do that quickly. It takes me, I actually timed it once, it takes me from the starting process to having that cash in my hand with a 5-minute walk to the post office, 15 minutes. It's a 15-minute process, which I don't know many other ways where it's actually having to go to a store that can be that quick. So that's something to bear in mind. Please check Stellar Network, MoonPay relationship. Go and have a look at the blogs and see where the countries are and whether you are in one of those qualifying countries. Lastly, what I want to bring to your attention is the Plutus crypto cashback debit card. Now, this debit card allows us to do our everyday spend, energy, groceries, fuel, holidays, presents, whatever it is that you are buying, and be getting between 3 and 8% back in the Pluton ERC20 or Ethereum token, and that accumulates until such a time as you want to withdraw it into your MetaMask wallet. You can then send it to a centralized exchange such as KuCoin, swap it into the crypto that you want. Hey presto, you have now got free crypto from your daily spend. And it's again a option for people who are risk adverse, people that don't want to be providing all of these KYCs or know your customer forms to a variety of these different platforms. I have got MoonPay open here just to give you it as an example. It works very well in the UK. You will find a lot of these do have significant fees when you're coming in. You can see 5% plus quite often in these different platforms. That's their monetization, their business model. So you have to almost kind of bite down on the bad fees to be able to get the fiat in. And of course, there is going to be AML or anti-money laundering and KYC on pretty much all of the methods of coming into and out of crypto, besides what I've already mentioned to you. So I hope that that is quite an elaborate selection for you. No matter where you are, one of those should work for you. Okay, the Plutus credit card at the moment, debit card, is just available in Europe and the UK. What we need is we need to get some BNB. BNB is the gas coin on the BNB Smart Chain network, and we can do a whole host of different things with it. One of those things is we're able to buy the BNB Smart Chain tokens, and that is ultimately what we are trying to do here. We have gone through the process of setting up our wallet, adding the BNB Smart Chain network into our MetaMask, and now this is the obvious next step, which is buying our first crypto and making sure we've got it. So I would say for ease of use for new people, just come through MoonPay. We can put in any amount, and of course here, look, we have a whole host of different base currencies, local fiat currencies, depending on what you want to use. You have then a choice of a whole host of different cryptos that you can purchase. We are going for this BEP20 Binance coin, BNB Smart Chain. So we're going to select that one, and we can just put in whatever we want there. I mean, we can put in, if we just want to do £50, it's going to tell us how much we would get. We are going to continue, and we can check out with MoonPay. We would have to fill in our details here. And then what I will do is I'll just pause the video, we'll go through this little step, and then it will tell us to enter the address, and I'll just show you how to do that. Back, and I've just put in my email address. It's sent me a code. If you haven't already set up on MoonPay, you have to go through, as I say, the KYC and set it up, put your name, your details and all that sort of thing in, just so it knows you as a customer, okay, and so that you're not laundering huge sums into the crypto space from fiat currency. So what we would do now, as soon as I've put the verification code in from the email, you can see here it's asking me for my Binance Smart Chain wallet address. We're coming up onto our MetaMask wallet, and we need to ensure, let's just cancel that off a second, we need to ensure first of all that we do the drop down menu before. If you haven't watched these videos, I suggest that you do watch them in sequence. So we need to click onto the BNB, not that it matters. We also need to remember that we're not going to be going onto our ledger, we're going to be going onto our accounts. We're on the right account and we're on the right network. As soon as you're happy that you're on the right account, yeah, and you're on, or you've got the right wallet address and you're on the right network, we can copy this, we can bring this into here, and we can paste, and it's going to ask us to continue. When we continue, you can see here now it's going to ask us to confirm our order, and we are going to be getting 0.23, and the quote just keeps updating every few seconds because obviously the price of crypto is going up and down. We put our security card in, we pay that, and what will happen then is that will process, and then it will send the transaction on the blockchain, and that 0.23 BNB will arrive in the wallet. Now, I'm not buying this with fear, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to send 0.23 BNB into this wallet that I have here so that we can go to the next video, which is going to show you how you can buy the tokens that you want. Okay, so I'm just going to leave this video here. I hope that that's been informative for you. Any questions, as always, please put them in the comments, subscribe, like this video, and I will catch you in the next video where we start looking at the platforms that we're going to use, or the dApps, the decentralized applications that we're going to use to swap this BNB into another token. Look forward to joining you then. Take care.